Hi and welcome. Today we are going to explore a personality that is Martin Luther King Jr. The purpose of this comprehension is skill builder, that is reading for meaning, reading for language, vocabulary builder, and then finally responding to the questions. Let us begin. You may probably know about Martin Luther King Jr. He was a civil rights activist and he delivered that famous speech that is, I have a dream. But he did not much. He did a lot much more than that. Let's make a closer look at his life and his accomplishments. Now, students are expected to pause their video, read the text, and take down notes. The words that are highlighted in yellow are the vocabulary words. The students need to pay close attention to those words and make a note of it. Let us proceed further. Over here, the few words that I would like to focus. That is, one is the word Afro-American. Make sure that you do not write African American. It is always Afro-American. And another pointer is that do not use the word black. It is derogatory. Use the word Afro-American. Another word is discrimination. Be mindful of using the word segregation. Segregation has a different meaning to the word discrimination. Segregation means to separate one thing from the other, whereas discrimination is an unjust, prejudice or prejudicial behavior towards someone on the basis of caste, creed, religion, color, race, etc. Over here, in this context, the word discrimination will be used. Students are requested to pause their video and read. Students may give a key title to the paragraph that they are reading. That is, in a particular paragraph, the pointer can be discrimination. In another paragraph, the pointer can be the movement. Let us read further. One incident is being mentioned over here. Make a note of the incident and how long it took to resolve that incident. Students may pause the video and read. Let's proceed. For Martin Luther King, the word King is used. His surname King is used. Students may pause and read. There's a phrasal verb over here that is backed down. What is the meaning of backed down? King never backed down. It means to withdraw a claim or association in the face of opposition. He faced opposition but he did not back down. Make a note of the word unprivileged. It means poor. Students may pause the video and read. Take down notes, words, phrases that will help in responding to the questions and meanings later. Let us proceed further. students, we have come to the end. Let's proceed to the exercise. MCQ. Use the strategy of elimination, that is, eliminate the answers which are incorrect. Narrow down your search to the correct answer. You may pause the video, go back and read the passage in order to locate the answer. For the long response-based open-ended questions, the students are requested to read the passage but avoid lifting a sentence from the passage. Try reading and responding in your own words. Another pointer is, do not give a one-word reply or a few phrases, or do not begin with because. Write a complete sentence, and if there are two parts in a question, try responding to both the parts of the question. The same applies to the next question. Students may pause, go back and read. If the words are not familiar, students may Google search the words and try responding. Let us proceed to the meanings. The CBSE focused vocabulary or word builder is where the meaning is given, that means the words or phrases, the dictionary meaning is given, and the students are expected to find the vocabulary from the text. But this exercise is a skill builder and it's a controlled exercise where the vocabulary is given, the meanings are given as match the following. This particular practice will help the students to build the vocabulary. But CBSE question typology is to locate the word from the passage. Let's begin with the words activist, sociology, racism, boycott, equality. In original text, the word segregation was used, which was replaced with discrimination. So make a note of the word discrimination. Civil rights, remembrance, passionate, arrested. Now let us go back and see the options given to us to match. Students may write the vocabulary in their notebook and then come to the options or the responses and read and go and place it to the next the word that they have written in the notebook. Students may pause and read. Pause and read. Let us self-evaluate ourselves after this. Students may look at the answers. Over here, option D is the response. In the next question, it is option C, win the Nobel Peace Prize. Question number 3, read carefully. Look at the word discrimination. Next question. The written answer can be in the student's own words. Make sure that it is grammatically correct and it is in a complete sentence. In question number 5, it is option D, that is peaceful protests. In the next part, that is match the following. For activist, option I is right. Let's see what is option I. A person who campaigns for social or political change. For sociology, it is option E, that is the study of human society. For racism, is poor treatment of someone based on belief that their race is inferior to the one's own race, that is F. Boycott. A refusal to participate in an event or policy in order to protest against it. Equality. Let's go and look at the option A. The opportunity for everyone to have the same rights, opportunities and treatment. Let's look at the next word. I had requested the students to look at the word discrimination. Let us go and read the option for the word discrimination. That is to deprive the people of their rights on account of race. Let's see which is the next word. Civil rights. So for civil rights, the option that is given to us is the rights of citizens to social and political freedom. Let's see what do we have next. Remembrance, that is option G, the act of commemorating or remembering someone or something. Passionate, D is the answer. Let us go and check what is D. Having strong feelings or belief about something. The last is arrested. Let's see what's the meaning of arrested. Taken into custody by police or other legal authorities. Now let us proceed to the next part of this exercise. As we are fairly aware that the reading content in grades 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, it builds the content knowledge of the students who are appearing for the CBSE examinations. Martin Luther King, this topic is present in grade 8 textbooks, but the concept of discrimination and deprivation of rights is present right through all the texts in English as well as in social studies. This particular reading comprehension helps the students to build knowledge regarding what is discrimination and how to construct or deliver their speech based on the topic. This particular part of writing is actually an article. An article should be a balanced piece of writing. Let us see what task do we have in hand. In the article, Great Minds Martin Luther King Jr., you learned that Martin Luther King Jr. gave speeches or delivered speeches for more than 2,500 times during the civil rights movement in America. He is remembered for his powerful, inspiring words. Using the internet used with the permission of an adult. If you are a grown-up person, you may go ahead and use it. Choose a quote from Martin Luther King Jr.'s and write the quote on the line below and then describe what does it mean to you. It is actually selecting a quote that appeals to you and restating the quote in your own words. It will help you to develop your understanding. You may learn the quote also in order to use it as a part of your speech when you are writing a speech. This particular exercise is only reinterpreting or interpreting and restating in one's own words. Thank you for paying attention.